It's the second week on campus, and I am determined to get as many numbers as possible. Although I'm a nerd, I don't mean math. I mean girls. I've never been very confident when it comes to approaching girls. I lost a lot of that a long time ago. But I was in a new place, new me mentality. I had a goal I was going to get after. I didn't have a specific number, but video games taught me that if you want to level up, if you want to improve a skill, you got to keep going for it. You got to keep working on it. You got to come back. You got to analyze your mistakes. What went wrong? Ooh, I shouldn't have said it this way. Ooh, she didn't like when I did that. Ooh, she liked when I did that. You got to go back through the tape. You got to realize what was good, what was bad, so you can get better. And then use that to get more girls. Granted, I still didn't approach about 70% of the girls that I wanted to. If I saw a girl that I thought was hot, or you know what I'm saying, I thought she looked cool, I thought she was smart, whatever, don't matter. Maybe she has some nice boots on. If I wanted to approach her, I still didn't go for it about 70% of the time. Because I would think about it. I would feel it in my intuition that, oh, I want to go up to her and talk to her. But then my mind would stop me. Then my ego would hold me back. Like, oh no, Jay, she'll laugh at you. Oh, her friend's there. They'll both laugh at you. They'll think you're stupid. I was playing myself. But I did approach that 30%. I've always been very observant. I've always been an analyzer. So I like to find something out that maybe she was wearing. Maybe her hair was nice. Maybe we were in a common place, like a classroom, and she answered a question, the way she talked about it, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I like to find something that like I can actually talk about rather than just going up to her and like telling her you're pretty. Even though I did do that, it was the approach though. It was the approach. When I'd go up to girls and like call them like pretty, I would really welcome with them like, has anyone told you you're beautiful today? Because if not, that's a shame. I'm not gonna lie, that worked a solid 50% of the time. You know what I mean? But most of the time, I would try to just have like a genuine conversation with them based off of something that stuck out to me. And a lot of the time that worked. Did I always get the number? Did I always get the IG? I didn't go for IGs for real. I wanted your number so I could text your phone. No, I didn't. And of the ones that I did they always hit me back? Did I even care about hitting them back? Not really. Man, keeping up with hoes is a lot of work, bro. I didn't feel like doing none of that shit. There were like legitimately only 2 girls from college out of the probably 30 I successfully got numbers from that I actually like invested into, right? That's not the point of this video though. Those stories are a topic for another day. The point is that although I was very scared, although I had anxiety, although my brain was telling me, oh no, my ego was holding me back, my anxiety was usually going through the roof. I chose courage. Thing is, fear is within all of us, right? If you try to act like you're not scared of anything, you're bullshitting yourself, right? Just be real. But courage is a choice. We all get scared. But do we choose to act despite that fear? Courage isn't not having fear. No. Courage is acting despite the fear being present. I want to read you one of my journal entries from BoLab V1. I wrote this a while back. If you don't know about BoLab, go check out my journaling vid. October 4th, 7:58 p.m. You have to choose courage. You can't decrease the fear meter. Mm-mm. If you're going to be scared, you're going to be scared. The only way to combat fear is to have more courage than fear. It is choosing the new or the hard or the scary thing. The only way to affect the fear meter is to increase the courage meter. To make the fear meter look ignorable, unbothering. If you can't control the fear you have, because you're going to be scared regardless, then the fear can't control you. Things only have power over them if you let them. You can't control the wind, right? So why let it control you? Now, it might shift you around, but you don't have to let it affect your state of being. You make that choice. When fear doesn't control you or heavily influence you without validity, of course there are times where being scared is valid. You get one step closer to your dreams and to your freedom. Don't let fear win. Choose to be courageous. Of course, that's a lot easier said than done. For me, when it came to talking to girls, I already told you, I only approached like 30% of them. But it's a skill that you have to level up. Your courage. You have to say that, oh man, I'm scared of this. I don't know if I can do this. But you have to get your body to move anyway. You have to act in spite of that. Because the more and more you let your fear win, the more and more you let your ego hold you back, the easier it's going to be for that to happen. The more you're going to let it slide. The less you're going to trust your intuition. The less you're going to act on the way you truly feel. Not the things that your ego is telling you. I'm still working on this myself. Personally, I haven't tried to approach any women because I've been on my lone wolf self-improvement journey, leveling myself up so I can become someone worth attracting a high-quality woman. But I will say that I've done a lot of work on myself in the past 6 months. I've made a lot of progress. And I genuinely believe that if I was to try to start approaching women now, that I'd feel a lot more confident in myself. Would I definitely get scared? Absolutely. But I wouldn't let that hold me back. At least not 70% of the time. Maybe I'd only get up to 50. That sounds realistic. About 50% of the time. But it's a skill. A skill that you gotta level up through repetition. Through going out and trying. You don't get better if you don't act. And you only act if you move despite the fear that you have. My name is Jaden. Call me Jay, you can call me JC, you can call me Dubs. My mission is to help people live their truth. Get the fuck after their dreams, to chase big dubs. If anything resonated with you, I'd appreciate a like or a comment. Let me know. I'd really love to know what you took away from this. Drop a sub and join the movement of young men who want to get the fuck after their dreams, who want to chase big dubs, who want to level themselves up. That's my mission, to help you out. Stay blessed and keep hustling. Big dubs.